If you want your child to listen the first time, you have to stop assuming that they're being disrespectful. Because for most kids ages 3 to 12, the real issue isn't a discipline problem, it's a communication problem. And in this video, I'm going to give you a simple solution to that problem. But first, let me ask you this. Have you ever used a calm voice and told your child to put their shoes on and nothing happened? So you repeat yourself, put your shoes on, and still nothing happens. So now you say it louder, put your shoes on. And now the moment turns into a power struggle or an emotional meltdown, and everybody's frustrated. In moments like these, many parents assume that their child is ignoring them or being disrespectful. But what if it's something else going on? What if the problem isn't that your child won't listen? What if the real problem is how the instructions are being delivered? Kids often listen faster after parents change one thing about the way they communicate. And I'm not talking about the usual stuff that every other parenting expert talks about. We've heard it all before. Make sure you get eye level when you give instructions. Make sure you say it in a calm voice. And my personal favorite, make sure you regulate the nervous system. And I agree, all of that is true. But they're still missing one very important thing. That all kids are not the same. Haven't you noticed that? Some kids follow instructions with no problem, but other kids, they put up a fight almost every time. Same parents, same instructions, but completely different reactions. Why? Why do different kids respond differently to the same instructions? It's because they have different personalities. Some kids respond best to emotional connection. Some kids respond best to logical explanations. Some kids respond best to predictable routines. And some kids respond best to physical demonstrations. Here's a pattern that I've noticed after working with hundreds of families over the years. That frustration happens when there's a mismatch between a parent's communication and the child's personality. A verbal delivery that works perfectly with one child could completely fail when it comes to another. And this is why parents are left feeling confused. And when parents feel confused, they start guessing. But parenting feels easier when you stop guessing. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you have two kids and one responds best to detailed explanations. If you say to them, clean up your toys, they might reply with a bunch of questions and rebuttals, trying to figure out, why do I gotta clean them up now? Why can't I clean them up later? What's gonna happen after I put my toys away? And the next thing you know, it turns into a back and forth debate, and you both end up frustrated. But if you say to them, clean up your toys, wash your hands, because we're about to have dinner, now you got their attention. But on the flip side, imagine you have another kid who responds best to short, direct sentences. If you give them long, drawn-out explanations, you might notice that their eyes go blank as they shake their head saying yes, okay. But when you ask them to repeat what you just said, they freeze like a deer in headlights. Different personalities respond best to different communication styles. And cooperation happens when the two are in alignment. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I know which communication style works best for my child? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. I've created a simple PDF cheat sheet called Say It So They Listen. It gives you real-life scripts that you can use to match your communication style with your child's personality. You can download it inside my school community. Just go to school.devintrent.com or tap the first links pinned down below. Watch the next video to learn how to reveal your child's personality. And remember, parenting gets easier when you stop guessing.